I was happy because I was getting less frustrated, but also actually getting more business because people trusted me more. Morning all. So the education slot today I thought to do on mindset, and a couple of the people that I've done some mentoring roles, mentoring one-to-ones with recently will have heard this little bit, so please forgive me for repeating. But when I first joined BNI, I really quite struggled to find the referrals that everybody was looking for, and if I was to kind of be self-critical, I wasn't the best member when I first joined. I realised the majority of that was down to the kind of mindset that I had on a day-to-day basis when I was going to go see clients. So kind of my previous mindset was that I would go turn up to a client meeting, focus on what I needed to do in the meeting and make sure that that was the priority, which I still do to a certain degree, and again, just leave the client as happy as possible. I had objectives that I wanted to get from the meeting, and when I struggled to strive to get all of those kind of objectives met, I got somewhat frustrated, and that kind of didn't help my mindset going on. It was almost like a bit of a vicious circle. So when I went to BNI without any of those referrals, it again frustrated me and again continued to be a bit of a vicious circle. So my now objectives when I go into a new meeting with a client is 1, to get a new bit of business for me, 2, to look at maybe a transfer of a pension or an ISA or something along those lines, 3, to get a referral from somebody in their network, again, that I can help. But 4th, and the addition, is who can I help in the BNI chapter from this client? And that really changed my mindset to kind of, if I built that into my process, everybody's going to benefit going forward, whether it be myself and I didn't get anything from myself, but somebody else got something, that was then a successful meeting. So those frustrated meetings that I had, that I was a bit kind of disappointed that I might not have got any new business out of it, all of a sudden I found a referral and it became more successful. Not only that, but it was then a continuation that when I came to BNI and I had a referral, then I'd get more referrals. So not only was the client happy that they had a trusted person that they can work with going forward, the referral partners within BNI were happy because they were getting more referrals. But thirdly, I was happy because I was getting less frustrated, but also actually getting more business because people trusted me more, because I wasn't just going in there for myself, I was going for them. In essence, I was going for the client, making sure that they were happy with not only their financial planning, but is there anything else that I could help them with? And the question that really kind of opened that up for me is, what's your next big thing to do? Now that could be anything. We're going to go do our kitchen. Brian, perfect referral for you. We're going to go on holidays. Emma, perfect for you. We need our tax return sorted. Zoe, just that, what's your next big thing to do, was a massive game-changing question for me, and it was quite pinpointed, but open enough whereby people were happy to tell me what the next thing is to do. And I would ask them, well, I've got somebody who can help you with that I absolutely trust implicitly, and everybody would be happy to talk to that person. So a bit of a change of mindset, rather than going into your day-to-day thinking about what can I get, carry on doing that, because you've got to kind of look after your own self first, and you've got to kind of make sure your business is doing as well as it can. But if you get to a point where you're struggling to get anything extra out of that client, maybe think to yourself, I wonder what I can get for the rest of my BNI chapter. Well done. Thank you.